Well, I'm not really the type of manager to drop a goalkeeper halfway through the season, but it might just be the best decision I will ever make. Hello, welcome to part 11 of the Hollywood Dream, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our championship fixtures against West Brom and Millwall. So since the last episode, form didn't start off too well. Obviously, since we lost against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, prior to dropping our new goalkeeper Sherpa, we only won one game, and that was against Sunderland. But since dropping him, so the last game he played was against Coventry, we have won 5 games on the trot, which were against Cardiff, West Brom, Crystal Palace, Swansea, and Hull City. We even beat Swansea 7-2. Yes, they were, I think they're bottom of the league, but still a fantastic result. Still 5 games unbeaten. I think Okonkwo, as long as we keep on winning, I think he just stays in the team. We are coming up to the transfer window. We haven't done any business as of yet. We have rejected an offer for Israel Cabria. We have offered him a new contract. Our wage budget situation isn't great, but it's only we're only 3k over our wage budget, which I'm sure we will sort out, especially with Ryota Kashikawa. I think due to be coming back. 31st December. So hopefully we can possibly try and shift him out. He is leaving on a free transfer at the end of the season, so he should be able to find a club. That's the plan. But this is the league table so far after 23 matches, so we are halfway through the season. We are currently, I'd say, pretty much settled in mid-table. We are 5 points off 6th place Brentford. There was a time and place in this season where I thought we were going to be in relegation battle at this point of the season, but no. Obviously, Okonkwo has pretty much saved the season. If Sherpa had played those previous 5 games, I don't know where we would be in the league. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be this high up, but my assistant keeps on trying to play Sherpa. I'm not budging. I'm not playing Sherpa. Not until he's well, I don't think we'll play him until the end of the season when we've got nothing to play for. So the lineup will be Okonkwo in goal, a back four of Ngakia, Bannigan, Edmondson, and Cresswell, who is retiring at the end of this season. I suspect he would be, but that speculation has now been confirmed. Then we've got midfield duo of Irving and Rathbone. Then we've got Mitchell on the right. He's actually been playing quite well as the inverted winger. Then we've got Meyer in the middle, Longman on the left, he's been playing quite well on the left. We've got 3 very good left wingers. Obviously, Longman technically is a right winger, but he's also natural on the left, so I'm not sure what his best side is. Then we've got Paul Mullin up front, who has started to bang in the goals, even getting 4 goals in one game, which is absolutely unheard of. I think the most he's got in one game is probably, at the very least, 2 goals in the championship, but hopefully he can get at least 10 more goals this side of the season. Irving whips in the corner, and Edmondson does convert the header. We are 1-0 up against West Bromwich Albion just inside the 5th minute. That's the perfect start I was hoping for this game, because if results go our way and we do get 2 wins in today's episode, we could potentially find ourselves in a playoff spot. But that's only if other results go our way. But we could potentially find ourselves just outside the playoffs, which are absolutely ridiculous considering the horrid form we were recently in. Obviously, at the moment, we are due to be on a 6-game winning streak, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously, with Sherpa in goal, we were never even close to winning games, and Daryl Dyke has put in a goal. Obviously, with Okonkwo in goal, we are expected to concede a few goals here and there because his abilities I would say aren't as good as Sherpan, but Sherpan for some reason just hasn't looked great. I don't know if it's the defence in front of him, but Okonkwo seems to be much better than Sherpan at the moment. I'm not sure why, because the abilities wise, Sherpan is the least 4-star, Okonkwo is 3-star. It just does not make sense, but we're playing well at the moment. Diagana has the shot and Okonkwo with a pretty simple save, and the shot was literally straight at him, so we didn't have much work to do there. But West Brom do have a free kick around 40 yards out. Diagana is going to whip in. Greenwood with the strike does find the top left-hand corner. I don't think there was much Okonkwo could have done about that. It was in the far corner from his area, so I think he tried to get there, but just I think if it's in that far corner, it's almost pretty much guaranteed to be a goal. We've got 25 minutes left of the first half. We've had 4 shots, 4 on target, XG of 0.39. That doesn't really make any sense. How does the XG, how do they get to that? It's gone up to 0.65 now, but hopefully we can try and get an equaliser before half time. If not, I'm sure we'll definitely grab one in the second half. Diagano whips in the corner, is headed away, and Jose Casemiro has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-1. I think, I'm not sure if we'll make the comeback, but hopefully we can get at least 1 goal in the second half, hopefully. I'm not sure if we'll get 2, but let's see what happens. I think we will give it 15 minutes. We'll give it to the hour mark, then we will make our first couple of changes, see if anything does happen, which I don't think anything's going to happen within the next couple of minutes. Is it? No. Right, substitution time. We've got to change things, because I think we can definitely make the comeback. Just need to get some players on. And Gakia is going to come off for Max Cleworth. Mitchell is going to make way for Bergsorg. Longman is just going to transition out onto the right-hand side. And Jack Taylor is going to come on for Ollie Rathbone. Should have potentially started Jack Taylor because his form has been absolutely unbelievable recently. Scored some bangers as well. Come on, lads. Come on. Make this a good delivery, Irving, who has also played well. Scored a decent free kick. And Liam Balogun, I hope you stayed on. I don't think he did. Just a little bit unfortunate. I'm not sure how much offside he was, but all I know is it has been disallowed. Come on, lads. Let's drop some encouragement in the hope we can get a second goal. If we can get a second goal here, comeback might just be on. And Jack Taylor with the strike. It was nearly nested into that top right-hand corner, but just a touch unfortunate, just wide of the goal there. Irving, back to Edmondson. Can we possibly just get the ball into the box? Cresswell goes alone. Now that's a poor cross, but it has taken a deflection, and it does go out for a corner ball, which Jack Taylor is going to whip in. Will he find a Wrexham head? Edmondson looking at the back post, doesn't get his head onto it, but it did fall to Cresswell, but it didn't lead to anything. Come on, lads. Irving whips in another corner, back post or middle of the area, and Edmondson has by some miracle got his head onto it, and it's gone into the back of the net, and it fell into a crowd of players. I mean, I thought it was going to be a goal for Balogun, but Edmondson snuck in there, and we are just now 1 goal behind with 5 minutes left to play. Is it going to happen? No, I think streak has been broken, but again, a very positive performance against a very good Championship side of West Brom. I'll take that. But still 12. We haven't dropped down any positions. We do have a game in hand. I'm not sure who that is actually against. I suspect it's probably against like Fulham or Brentford. I know it might be against Brentford, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure who it is against. But on another day, obviously, if Balogun had stayed potentially on side, it would have been a draw. But I think it's a very positive performance, which we could probably take into our next game, and hopefully we bounce back to winning ways with a win against Millwall. The lineup for our match against Millwall will be Okonkwo in goal, a back four of Ngakia, Brunt, Edmondson and Raven, Rathbone and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Bolton on the right. Obviously, he is our backup right back, but both Longman and Mitchell are completely shattered, and got quite a few shattered players on the bench. Then we've got Paris in the middle, Bergsorg on the left. Then we've got Paul Mullin up front. We've only got a couple of fit players on the bench, and they are Dobson and Palmer and Cresswell as well. It's not, it really ain't looking good in terms of fitness levels, but hopefully we can just about get a decent result. I'll take a narrow 1-goal loss similar to the last game, but preferably I do want to get back to winning ways. Otherwise, I will start worrying again, but hopefully we do go out and win this game. Rathbone has got the ball, plays the ball to Rathbone, but Bergsorg, Rathbone plays the ball to Rathbone. That didn't, Raven got to the ball. Bergsorg has a chance to shoot. He does. He hits just the outside of opposing. If he hit the inside, that would have almost certainly gone into the back of the net. But 10 minutes into the game, that was our best opportunity for going 1-0 up against Millwall. But what a start we have had. We've had 4 shots, 1 on target. Millwall yet to have a shot. Brunt has got himself sent off, a second yellow after 20 minutes. That's it's poor. It really is. Bergsorg, I mean, we'll get Bergsorg off because he's already shattered. And who are we going to get on? I mean, Balogun ain't exactly fully fit. I mean, I guess we get on Cresswell. He can play in defence. Obviously, he's not very good. I don't really want to get on Balogun because he's, again, another tired player. If that was on target, I don't think Okonkwo was paying attention there. He didn't really react to that shot, but thankfully it did hit the crossbar and go out for a goal kick. We've got 15 minutes left of the first half. Obviously down to 10 men, but I think we're lucky to still be 0-0 at the moment. Bolton has got the ball. He has a chance to put the ball into the box. Obviously, it was Rathbone in the box. I was expecting Paul Mullin to be in there, but no. Paris has got the ball, has the chance to shoot. He does. It's just over the top of the goal. It hits the top of the netting, but just a little bit unfortunate. A little bit lower. That's almost definitely nestling into the back of the net because I think the goalkeeper is well and truly beaten. Paris has got the ball. He has a chance to go around a couple of players, really cross it. Goes to Rathbone not on the edge of the area, but he was when he started, when he received the ball. Edmondson, Taylor, come on, this has got to be our chance to score the goal. Bolton with the strike. It's just wide of a goal. It does take a slight deflection to put the ball out for a corner, which Cresswell is going to whip in. That's not a bad delivery, but just couldn't get onto Wrexham head with 10 minutes left to play of the first half. Despite the fact we've had the red card, I'd say we've had the best chances. And Okonkwo, that's a great save. And the Millwall player was, I think, just about offside with a couple minutes left to play of the first half. Mitchell with a long throw. Well done, Okonkwo. That's another great save. He's played extraordinarily well, judging by his rating, 7.0. Highest rating on the pitch. I think he deserves that because he's kept us in the game. Cresswell with a vital challenge there. Come on, lads. A couple minutes left to play. Can we just hold on to the 0-0 draw until half time? Then we can try and figure out what we're going to do in the second half. I think we will just keep doing what we're doing because at the moment we're playing well, but I think Millwall, they're knocking on the door. They're creating a couple chances. There's nothing clear cut, but I think it's either going to end in a draw or either us or Millwall are going to win. I mean, that's fairly self-explanatory what's going to happen. I think potentially, I don't think we're going to get a goal because we've got a lot of tired players on the pitch. Mullin is absolutely shattered, so I think we'll probably give it another 5 minutes before we get him off for probably Ollie Palmer and Millwall. I think it was coming. They have taken the lead, and I didn't want that to happen, but I think I think I was expecting it to happen at some point. Mullen is going to make way for Ollie Palmer, and George Dobson is going to come on for Rathbone. I think that's one area that we do need to strengthen because Dobson, he's not a championship player, nowhere near. And Palmer, yeah, he's definitely not a championship player. So I think potentially another striker, or either on loan or permanent, and then possibly another midfield. Obviously, we've still got Matty James still to come back from his very serious injury, but by then the league will pretty much be wrapped up. Edmondson is going to come off for Balogun, he says, and I think don't have any other fit players on the bench, and Gaki is absolutely shattered. We don't have any other defenders on the bench. Longman is going to come on for the Bolton, even though he is completely shattered. He still has to come on. Imagine if he gets an equaliser. The most tired player on the bench gets an equaliser. That would be absolutely absurd. That will be a headline in the newspaper if that does happen. Maxwell whips up Phil Raven, heads it towards Dobson. Paris back to Raven. Come on, this has got to be our opportunity. Paris tries to take it down, but it does fall to Dobson, who does put the ball into the box. And Palmer is there for the equaliser. That's his second goal of the season. He hasn't played much because I've been trying not to use him because I do want to try and get rid of him this transfer window. Obviously, we were unsuccessful in the summer, but he is out of contract at the end of this season. And oh no, oh, Tristan Kramer, you absolute, yeah, you're a French frog. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Tristan Kramer, the silky Frenchman, has got a goal for the winning goal for Millwall. It had to be Tristan Kramer. It just had to be the former Exeter City loanee. I mean, obviously, went down to 10 men, 19th minute. I think we were expecting a pretty difficult game, but we gave it a good go. I mean, there's no doubt about that. With 10 men, it might be a different result. We might have got the win, but I think we were just a little bit unfortunate there. But I mean, yes, it's 2 defeats this episode, but realistically, they were both very tight games. And obviously, with the transfer window now opened, a couple more additions here and there, I think we've got ourselves a mid-table championship squad. So I think probably what we'll do is probably play through the whole of the transfer window. I think we'll come back end of February for our matches against Derby and Fulham. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.